So welcome back guys, and in this video we are going to see the combined CSS selector. So whenever we have a web element or a tag which cannot be identified using single attribute, then we need combined CSS selector. Okay, in the combined CSS selector we combine various other attributes of a tag with the ID or the class attribute, and then we can find that tag independently and create a unique CSS selector for that particular tag. Okay, so the syntax, for example, we can combine different attributes with the class attributes, or we can combine with the ID attribute. Okay, so the syntax for combining different attributes with the class attribute goes as tag name, and then we know that for the class we use a dot. Okay, then we will give the class name. Okay, or the value of the class attribute. Okay, here the class name means the value of the class attribute. Okay, we have seen this in the previous video. And then we will use the other attributes such as type, or you can use value, and then its value. Okay, it will be very much more clear to you when I'll use it in the real website, so do not worry about it. Okay, and similarly, if you want to combine something with the ID attribute, then you can combine like this: tag name, and then hash is used for ID value, and then its value, and then attribute name is equals to attribute value. For example, input is the tag which you are trying to find, and then here is the class value. Okay, class value is sign up, and we have used dot for the class, and then we are using other attributes such as type is equals to submit and value is equals to login. Okay, right, I hope that now something is clear to you. Okay, similarly, if we have an input tag and there is an attribute ID is equals to logger, then we have used hash for ID, and then logger is the value of that ID, and then type is equals to submit is other attribute, and value is equals to login is the other attribute. Okay, so this is what I mean. Okay, so let us now move to the real world website and see how to create a unique CSS selector, right? So let me go to the website, opening the Chrome browser, and we have the salesforcedeveloper.com or the salesforce.com start my free trial page. So now let me inspect this particular page, and now we can, let me inspect the first name. Okay, so let me find out, okay, here we have, two input tags having, same value for class. So if we create CSS selector, let me show you. Okay, so I'm copying the class name and I'm pressing Control F over here. We got the search tab and I'm creating the CSS selector. Okay, so the input tag is used. Input is used, and for the class name we use a dot and the value of it. So you can see that this particular tag is selected, but we have one of two, so this is not unique. Okay, so we need some other attributes from this particular input tag so that we can identify it uniquely, right? Because we have two of them, you can see. Okay, so let us combine various other attributes. So to combine various other attributes, we need to create a square bracket, and then we need to write here type is equals to text box. Okay, so type is equals to text. Okay, in the inverted comma, or if you do not want, you cannot write an inverted comma. Okay, so you can see that now it is 1 of 1. Why this happened? Because we combine various other attributes of this particular tag in order to find it uniquely. If you want to combine another attribute, then you can combine this name also. So you have to type here another square brackets. Okay, you need to type name is equals to, and then you have to type here region underscore underscore C, so single inverted comma, and then Control V. Sorry, it did not copied. Let me copy it once again, Control C, and then Control V. So you can see that we can combine different attributes. So this is the first attribute, this is the second attribute. Okay, okay, yeah, this is the second attribute, and this is the third attribute. Okay, so basically what does this mean? Input dot sr hidden, dot means the class and its value is sr, and then hyphen hidden. Okay, I have told you that how can we replace class with a dot and id with a hash. Similarly, we can do for id attribute also. Okay, for example, let me find out, since id is unique for every element. Okay, so we cannot show two elements having the same ID, but I hope that you can relate. Okay, so let me type here input the tag name, and okay, it vanished. Let me reinspect this, and you can see user first name, control C, and then I'll provide a hash here and then paste it. So we mean here by input is the tag, and the ID name is user first name, and then hyphen FK small t and capital G. Okay, so it has uniquely identified because ID for every web element is unique. Okay, if a web element has ID, then it is unique, so it will always be unique. But you can still combine various other attributes. For example, we created a square bracket over here, and then we will, type is equals to text, use type is equals to text. So I am typing here type is equals to and single inverted comma and text. Again, it got selected. Okay, so we combined this particular attribute and its value with the first attribute, that is id is equals to and its value, right? So we can write here another attribute. Okay, so name is equals to user first name. Okay, so let me copy it, control C, and then control V. So clearly we can see that it is working. Okay, so this is the first attribute, this is the second attribute, okay, and this is our main CSS selector which we created. Okay, so similarly we can combine various uh, attributes with the ID and the class attribute. Okay, so this is all I wanted to tell you in this lecture, and I hope that it was clear to you perfectly that how can we combine various other attributes with the ID and the class attribute. Okay, so we will meet in the next video. Till then, you keep on watching and keep on learning and keep on revising. Okay, so thank you.